Hi everyone, welcome to another show of Sociolinguistics. I'm Daniel and he's Emmanuel.
Come on, Daniel, this is not a show.
It is, huh?
I mean, it is a serious channel, so this is not a show.
But we're here to inform and educate people about sociolinguistics.
Yeah, that's the purpose, so that is why it should be serious. Anyways, continue.
Okay, so we're going to start talking about three main points about sociolinguistics: that's styles, registers, and beliefs. Well, let's start with beliefs.
Okay, Daniel, what's beliefs?
Beliefs is mostly what society and our parents teach us as kids how to speak. For example, manners, what is said correctly and what is not.
So you're saying that our parents manipulate us as if we were puppets or kinda? Yeah, that's actually what they do.
Actually, that's kind of right. Okay, let's just see an example in this video so you can see, well, what it is.
Bolts. No, not very fun. Hey! Oh. A little birdie. Look, he sings. Oh. And if that mockingbird don't sing, then Greg is gonna buy you a diamond ring. And if that diamond ring gets sold, Greg's gonna feel like a big asshole. No, you don't want to say that word, though. We don't want to say that word, because that's a bad word. No. Tadpole. Can you say tadpole? Mad roll. Don't say... No, Jack's mole, because Jack has a big mole on his face.
In this video, it's clearly how an adult, while one is growing, changes the way we speak or how we need to speak. They teach us how is the correct way for us to communicate with others. In this case, not saying bad words, not going over some society that doesn't let us speak in a way that we want to. Maybe, I know in the video it's just a little kid, but that's what beliefs is about. Grown-ups teaching us, as we're little kids, the correct way to communicate with society.
It was a great video, right? Now, what we're going to do, we're going to come up with styles. Then, what is the styles?
Well, styles mostly are the two ways of speaking in sociolinguistics, that is formal and informal, which depends on some circumstances.
So, you're telling me that styles, for example, in that formal situation, perhaps maybe like talking to the president?
Yes, that would be a formal.
Yeah, that would be a formal. Yeah, you're not going to approach the president and you're going to start using slang. So, he's going to come up with slang as well. That's going to be that formal.
So right now we're going to see a formal video of how we talk to someone in this sociolinguistics project.
This morning, he had hung himself. Michael and I spoke briefly yesterday. He was being treated well and was grateful to President Petrov for granting his imminent release. We don't know why Michael chose to do what he did. We all wanted nothing more than for Michael to come home today, and we offer our heartfelt condolences to his family and his loved ones. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Underwood. Mrs. Underwood?
I didn't just speak to him yesterday. I was there when it happened, asleep. He hung himself with my scarf. I do know why Michael decided to take his own life, because he didn't want to lie. And I can't dishonor him by telling a lie now. I was trying to convince him to say that he broke the law, to thank President Petrov, but he refused because he didn't want to leave until the law was repealed, until the Russians who were arrested for the same crime were also released. Michael was willing to die for what he believed in.
Thank you, Mrs.
He was brave. And his voice deserves to be heard. If it weren't for this unjust law and ignorance and intolerance of your government, Michael would still be with us. Shame on you, Mr. President.
We can clearly see in this video the formal way of speaking, this style. This style is very important. But why? Because when this style, you can communicate with people in a professional way, talk about something political or being a politician, or you can talk to someone you don't know in a way they won't get offended. This is more of a way to explore it's another level, not a so personal relationship. And that's what this happens in this video. It's mostly about politics and a very delicate situation that someone had died. Okay, that was a great video. Now we're going to have to pass to the informal video so you can see a little bit of what this is also.
Yeah. 40s and 9s. Oh, that's my favorite stuff. Hey, I'm gonna go in here and get me a malt liquor Slurpee. Run across the street and get me some barbecue potato chips. Ooh, can I keep the change? Hell no, fool. That's a $10 food stamp. Better bring back my change. Give me some stupid questions. What's up now, you pretty pump chick? Yeah. Hey, what's up? We got a problem, Toothpick? I said, do we have a problem? Huh? Oh, you got a problem, buddy. Right here. Here's your problem. Right there. Right there. All right. Yeah. All right. Play a little game. Right here. I said, do we have a problem? Huh? Oh, USSR. Now you better get your stank asses up out of here before I cause a nuclear holocaust up in here, fool. Let's go. Oh, come on now. Fool, it'll be Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Yo, fool, let's go. That's right, boy. You better get on out of here. And don't come back.
We can notice that in the first video, the speech is informal. Since they are friends, they tend to talk casual. They use words such as bro, ahora, stinky ass, so those words make communication easy and understandable for them. And they are not in a scenario like if they were talking to the president, so they feel comfortable talking like that.
Okay, as you notice, informal styles tend to be more for friends or classmates or partners. So you're not going to approach to them like very formally. Well, you can do it, but it's not like nature. For example, if you're going to approach with slang and talking to them, like, hey, yo, bro, how you doing? So that's more casual speech.
After seeing this video, we're now going to go to register.
Register. Wait a minute. What's register?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes it's confusing because it's very related to styles. Why is it related to styles, Mara? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I think I got you. Yeah, register, it's related to styles because it has to do with jargon used when you're talking to specific people. I mean, for example, if you are talking to a technician, electrical technician, you're going to start talking about with concepts that has to do with electricity. So that is where you start talking with jargon.
Exactly, and if you're a teacher, you're not going to start talking about something a doctor would say. You'll start talking about what teachers say about students, rationals, methods, everything. You're not going to say paracetamol or something like that. So, yes, practically that is it. Registers is the language you use for a specific type of people, a group of people.
A community as well. For example, yeah, as he said, we're talking like right now in linguistics. This is a linguistics channel, so we're talking like dialects, register varieties of the language. So those are like jargon, and that's register.
Now let's see a video that makes this clear of what register is.
Let's come up.
Trust me, it is a battery. Or rather, one cell of a battery. Here, cut up the last 2 sponges. Remember the electrolytes? Huh? Well, think about it. A battery is a galvanic cell. It's no more than an anode and a cathode separated by an electrolyte, right? Right. Yeah, well, anyway, here. On one side, you have mercuric oxide and graphite from your brake pads. This is the cathode, this is the positive terminal. This is where the supply of current flows out from, you see? And, here, I'll show you. On the opposite side is our anode. This. It's zinc. It's what we find in our coins and anything galvanized.
So the sponge is the electrolyte?
Yeah, well, no, the potassium hydroxide is the electrolyte. But yes, that's what I'm soaking the sponges in. Good. Good, and now, what shall we use to conduct this beautiful current with? What one particular element comes to mind?
Wire.
Copper.
Oh, man.
Copper. The only question now is, will this supply enough current? And
However, in this video, we can detect the register, that is the jargon that people or those 2 men use. They are talking about electricity, so they tend to use, or one of them tend to use words such as battery, anode, cathode, or positive terminal. Those terms determine the jargon they are using. Hence, that determines the register. So one of them understands, but the other one doesn't do it. That is why register is so important. If both of them were talking about football, for example, and both of them know some vocabulary or knowledge about football, they will understand each other.
So that was the end of register. I hope you enjoyed this topic of sociolinguistics that we talked about beliefs, styles, and register.
Yeah, working. Yeah. See you next time. So, like us. Like us.
And we hope you enjoyed the video, Miss Wendy, Teacher Wendy.
Oh, yeah, Teacher Wendy.
Hope
We
you
love
get
you.
well soon and have a nice day.
Okay, I expect a 10.
Bye.
Good job.